Okay, cool. Let me turn that. That was a little too loud. Okay. But yeah, so I did a whole lot of things. And I also was researching. I don't really have to level these guys up to the max. I literally can just digivolve Black Gatomon right now if I wanted to. But for some reason, part of me is just like, no, I gotta max them all out. And yeah, I ended up maxing out a Gatomon, so she's Angelomon. I have her. And Aquilamon, it's almost maxed out too. That's gonna take forever. And then Garu. I don't know what I'm doing with my team anymore. Oh, Sistermon? Funny you mentioned her. So I feel like a lot of people like them out. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I was almost in that camp, like, kind of growing up. Like, oh, I like this thing. You should like it too, and you know, be my friend. Da, 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 da. But I grew out of that and realized, hey, you know, people are their own persons, right? I shouldn't be forcing them to like the thing I like and like it the way I do. They can like it or they cannot like it, and we can still be friends. Wait, listen up. Your glove has 2 marks, a circle and a triangle. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Yes. No. Okay. There is actually, I found out. There's, yeah, here. This is Sistermon CL. This is Sistermon CL. Okay. No. Wait. But then I also found out there's another sister. Where'd she go? Apparently there's another Sistermon. I have 2 of them. How do I have 2 of them? This is Sistermon Blank. Yeah. Yeah. I found out because like I forget. How did I get her again? Oh yeah, I found out that Tokomon, this thing with a mouth, can digivolve into this thing. And then she also has another evolution. She can turn into Sistermon CL, and she has this one. I don't know what this one is, but apparently it's another Sistermon. Yeah, Digimon is weird. But that's why I love it. Like, it's so random. And I don't even know what I'm doing with my team anymore. I just know Black Gatomon can digivolve into Devimon or Lady Devimon, and I know it sounds sounds sus now I say it out loud because I'm gonna have a Lady Devimon and Angelomon. Leskimon can digivolve into something else, but I'm not making a harem. I promise I'm not making a harem here. Or am I? Oh my god. A meme team? I would. Oh, this is the Pokemon theme song too. Ironic that I just mentioned Pokemon earlier. Let me go back to it. The only thing that is a problem, I think, would be with meme teams, with a meme team of Sistermons and because ironically, she's a light virus. And then the other Sistermon is she's a vaccine. Sister Mods and cats. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's a vaccine, and I would have like, I think my team would be a little unbalanced when it comes to types, and I don't even know what you call the other one, because there's like elemental types, and then there's like the data, vaccine, and virus types. Oh yeah, I don't know, but because I found out the hard way while I was while I was grinding off stream. Sometimes you definitely need instead of just the elemental types, you definitely need also the other, like the vaccine. I don't know what you call those, but I guess attributes. But you definitely would need, you'd want to have like that balanced out, because sometimes you're gonna fight a whole team of like viruses, and you have, I believe the vaccines are strong against viruses, but then you have a whole team of datas, and it's just like you're not gonna have a fun time. But yeah, now that I'm not gonna just keep grinding. I'm gonna finish up the story. But yeah, now I want to make a new file. I have one of these sliders. You want the waifus? Ooh, did you hear about Time Stranger coming out in a couple? Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it, because my goal was to try to finish this and Hacker's Memory before Time Stranger comes out, but I'm definitely not gonna make it because it comes out on October 3rd. And it doesn't help that the county fair, after 6 years of being MIA, decides to finally come back this year. So I'm probably just gonna play this and finish this in Hacker's Memory and then get Time Stranger. But I did play the demo for Time Stranger, which is the reason why I ended up wanting to play this, because I was like, oh, while I wait for that, I can play this. And this comes in as the full game, so it comes with Hacker's Memory too, so on Steam. But yeah, so I'm like, I'll just do that when that one comes out. I wasn't paying attention though. I don't have a cross on my shirt. You lie. But yeah. Plus, I got kind of irritated with the whole Nintendo debacle thing, or what Nintendo's been doing. What's this? Oh, I guess it's part of the thing I gotta do. Yeah, I think this is the job I took. Oh, no more the first. Oh, I first thought Hacker's Memory was the first game. I was gonna play Hacker's Memory at first, but like I said, I did play the demo for Time Stranger, and I got kind of used to the how the game works. So when I jumped into this one, I'm just like, wait a minute, this is different from that. But then I realized this was first before that, and I had to get used to the mechanics of this game. Oh, I don't like this. Is there anything back here? Oh yeah, this is Naruto. See, this is what I mean. So these two are both, I think that's the sign for vaccine. And I'm attacking with a virus type. So it's not going to do that much damage, but it's enough to kill him. So if I had a whole team of sister mons, I'm pretty sure if I get a bad roll and go up against a team of vaccines, I'm pretty much screwed. Cyber Sleuth games remind me of Digimon Dust Dawn, and that was. Oh, The very first Digimon game I ever remember playing was at my friend's house on his PS1, and it was the Digimon Worlds or Digimon World. I think I don't know why I remember it as Digimon World 4, but it's the one where it's kind of like this. And I remember very vividly that in the game we had a Koromon, and then it would digivolve into Agumon. And then for some reason it would digivolve into the poop Digimon, Numemon. And I remember thinking, oh fuck, we screwed up. I gotta do it again. So we'd start another game and tried to make it like, because watching the show we're just like, oh, Agumon's supposed to digivolve into Greymon, not this poop Digimon. And this was like before the internet, so we couldn't even look it up. Skip a couple years later, come to find out that apparently it's programmed that way that your Agumon can only digivolve into Numemon and then digivolve into Greymon. So that game, I remember we stopped playing, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't want Numemon. I don't want to play anymore. This is stupid. So I never got to actually finish that one. I kind of wish that they had it online or like on Steam or something so that I can replay it and actually finish it. What? Are you my next opponent? You don't even look like a video game character. Sure, whatever. I don't care who I'm against. Game characters, Digimon, so long as you're strong, it's all good. Cool, let's do it. And you better be good. Grap Leomon. Dude has like those remind me of those old school pencil sharpeners. The inside of the old school pencil sharpeners, the ones you have to mechanically wind in order to sharpen your pencil. Holy crap, what the frick? Okay. Okay, I think I underestimated this dude. Does it show what type of Digimon he is? No, it doesn't. Damn it. Fuck. The ones that every kid hated using because. Yup. I remember in middle school though, there was a teacher that everybody hated. His name was Mr. Gartland. He had one of those, and a couple of students would just always get up to sharpen their pencils, even though they didn't really need to, just to use that while he was in the middle of talking, so that he would get interrupted. And he would actually wait for them to finish sharpening their pencils, to the point where he ended up making it a rule where you got to sharpen your pencil before class or after class. But nobody listened anyway. Oh, jeez. That doesn't do that much damage. Nano Machine Breaker 3! Oh. Just like the anime. Oh, this one does 150 damage regardless, so I can use that. Nice. Cool. I can end him. End him with a power energy. Garurumon, I'm gonna digivolve into Were Garurumon. I'm gonna have two. But one is black, the other one's regular. Wow, you beat me. You are super strong. There aren't any other players in this game stronger than me anymore. I think it's time to move on to a new training ground. Victory. Just Yup, with my harem of Digimon. Oh god. But against worthy opponents like you, well, that's a different story. So, when do you want to fight again? Tomorrow? Or maybe the day after? Huh? You're not a character in this game? You're a detective? Really? So if I went into a game with detectives in it, I could fight lots and strong Digimon users like you? Uh, uh well, maybe. But you're a detective. You don't want me beating up your detective friends, right? Don't worry. I'll just train for a while. Right, it's settled then. Let's go find somewhere to train. Are there any games with lots of detectives in them? Oh my god. If I'm Goku. I heard you're really strong. Let's fight. Huh? Oh. Ranked obsessed gamer. Oh, okay. I think this is the one that I'm working on right now too. So. I think Dragon Ball Z is kind of, or DBZ, or Dragon Ball 2. Unfortunately, I don't want to say it's been ruined, but I can't look at Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z anymore the same way without thinking about Team 4 Star because of their abridged series. Same with Sword Art Online. I can't just watch regular Sword Art Online anymore. And I know a bunch of people hate Sword Art Online because of the I don't know reasons, but I can't think about it without thinking about the abridged series. Vegeta. Yes. Yeah, I saw clips of that on TikTok, and I'm just like, if I ever have the time to listen to them, I'm going to listen to that because I love that they kind of go back through all their previous stuff, and they're just like, well, like from what I can gather their thoughts is like, well, that aged pretty well. Vegeta, look, it's a Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon. I'm Chaozu. Chaozu. Hear that, Vegeta? It's a Chaozu. I'm gonna catch it. Oh. Yeah, DBC abridged. Like, there's a live action from. There's a live action Dragon Ball. Is it Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball? So I heard like, I don't know if I heard that correctly, but like I heard that they were trying to remake, or there's a group out there that is trying to redo what Team 4 Star did with Dragon Ball Z abridged, but they're doing it with the original Dragon Ball. So not Z, but the when Goku was young like before the tournament and stuff like that, like all the Dragon Ball Z arc. Which is going to be interesting because I remember watching some of the OG. I remember watching some of like the dubbed Dragon Balls. Yeah, you got to watch out for censorship. I'm pretty sure nowadays the censors are much more um sensitive versus to how they used to be back in the day. Yeah, that's the part I was trying to get to. Is like I remember seeing that like some parts are just like, I remember where Goku was talking to Bulma, and Bulma said something about like she's looking for Dragon Balls or something like that, and then like the only part I remember is just like, oh, Bulma saying, oh yeah, show me your balls, and then Goku pulls on his pants. Or there's a scene where she's like sleeping, Bulma's sleeping, and then like Goku wakes up and I guess like pats her in the no area, and he's like, Bulma, what happened to your balls? It's just like, what? Yep. Goku was a menace, and it was okay back then because he was technically an alien that had no idea that females and males had different anatomy. Oh, oh my God! Let's not forget how unhinged Master Yoroshi was back then too. Like full on. I mean, he's kind of still a little bit perverted in the DBZ ones, but oh man, back then he was just like, show me them bummies. I can't do his voice. And how like he would easily get swayed by like I think if I remember correctly, it was young Bulma that showed him her panties, and he was full on just like yeah. Wait, I gotta check something fast, guys, before I say something stupid here. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, but then again, it's like when it comes to the culture, I feel like Japan as a whole is a little bit more unhinged than Americans. Americans are unhinged for a whole different reason, but in Japan, I feel like they can get away with a lot more things. Even though I think nowadays they're kind of a little bit more like toned down because of how things are perceived outside of Japan when it comes to like those kinds of things. Uh, uh, I don't want to read that, but I finished that. So I think that should end chapter 7. And we can move on to chapter 8. Mr. After America dropped 2 sons. Yep. You're just like, fuck you, America. You guys can't say shit to us. You guys fucked us over, and now we're gonna take our revenge by making shit that you guys find offensive but love anyway. So the labyrinth entrance in Shinjuku, if you've the time, stop by and check it out. But at the same time, too, I'm grateful for the things we've got from Japan. Specifically anime and video games. Amongst other things, which I probably shouldn't mention on stream. Yeah, they didn't have to. But I'm grateful that they did. Or else I feel like we'd be nerding out to the really weirdest things in America. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to go to Shinjuku. Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da. You got your pointy nosed hottie because of that. I have a several. Oh, hello. I have several. Wait. Oh, I did about drown. Here. What'd you do? Gluttonous lady. Oh, this place looks nice. Drool. Go, she's hungry. Oh, you're at the water temple? I hate the water temple. I hate the water temple with a burning passion. Who the hell are you? I wish I could go higher than that, but I can't because my throat would kill me. Huh? If you want to eat, just come inside. Did you say? You don't understand. A lady such as myself can't simply go into a place such as this unaccompanied. I mean, it's 2025. You can do whatever the hell you want. For sure, spent like 3 hours on it, and then fucked up my save and had to redo half. Ooh, ooh. Wait, Ocarina of Time. Oh, see, I'm thinking of that water temple. I hated the puzzles you had to do in it, but then I also get reminded of the water temple in Majora's Mask. I hated that one too. Because that stupid fish. Ugh. Stupid ass fish. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's a. I feel like that's the theme when it comes to yeah. I mean, I don't think I think for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, they made the water temple such a pain in the ass to go through. And then after that, they kind of like, oh, you know what? I see a bunch of people don't really like this, so let's turn it down a little bit. So I'm trying to. Ooh, I want to find a way so I can play the least favorite of. Oh, I don't know if you guys like it or not, but I heard it's one of the least favorite of amongst Zelda fans. The Wind Waker. I want to replay Wind Waker again because I still have some good memories of that game, even though they kind of changed the whole thing. But I really liked it. I don't know. I heard people don't like Wind Waker as much. You've never played it? It's fun. I remember like the one of my favorite aspects of it was just like it what is that game called? Sea of Thieves right now? Yeah, the sea of Thieves game. That part where you're just kind of sailing along and all of a sudden the ocean turns dark and stuff like that because you're probably gonna get fucked over by either a megalodon or the kraken or something. It had something like that in Wind Waker. I had to restart my Ocarina of Time file because I ran out of keys to use in. Ooh, that happened to me before too. I was just like, where the fuck do I go from here? And then come to find out, like, oh, how the fuck did I run out of keys for this dungeon that is supposed to have all the keys I need, right? And then like I remember when I first played Ocarina of Time. Yeah, apparently it's some kind of glitch or something. I don't even know how it really happened though. Um, I think what happens is you end up using the. You're supposed to use the key for like a certain door, and then inside that room that you're supposed to go into has another key for like a chest or something, and then but you end up like you accidentally end up finding the chest first before you find the room. So you use the key on the chest, and then there's no way to go into that room to get the other key. So it's just like you basically just stun locked yourself. At least that's if I remember correctly. That's what happened to me. Yeah. See, kids nowadays are lucky. When it comes to video games, you guys have guides. You guys can use Google. You guys can hell, you guys can go probably to GameStop and talk to some random person and they know about it. But back in the day for us, we had nothing. Like other than talking to your friends who are also playing the same game and hopefully they went past you. So if you needed help, you can ask them or the other way around. We had nothing. We couldn't even use the internet to look up shit because we'd get yelled at for trying to hook up to dial-up because it took up our phone lines. She was a fair-skinned and had black hair. She was looking at the display. Perhaps only I saw the girl. You saw a ghost. Oh wait, no, I think she was talking about the other girl. You go? You know? How's the new body? Well, you're having another request. Oh, so should I go to Shinjuku then or nah? Wait, let me read this in.
Listen up. At the Oboromon special who shoots energy balls from his chest.
I think it's called Diaboromon. I want to say it's Catastrophe Cannon. out of context, but context. This isn't my real body. I'm all digital. Okay, I'm confused. Should I go to Shinjuku? Yeah, let's just go to Shinjuku, since that was what she told me to do first. Though I don't really remember why I go here. Bum 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 bum. I don't really think I have. Oh, hello. Never mind. There's this. What is this? Eh? Feels like something's out to kill. The case came from Detective Matayoshi. Hurry up and come. What? You feel something ominous in the air just now? Since when have you been so superstitious? You told me to come down here, though. It's probably nothing. Just get back here so we can get to work already. Shoot. I should see if there's a new case to investigate. Oh, I wish I knew that. I wish I knew what Shinjuku looked like. Kind of jealous of some of my friends. They've already gone to Japan. I'm even jealous of my brother. My brother's gotten to go to Japan already too. He brought me home like a very small Umbreon from the Pokemon Center. This was like years ago though. That's the goal. At one day I'll go visit Japan. I'm kind of just sad though because I have seen some things about some places I do definitely want to go check out in Japan, but like I definitely want to go check out and I say quote unquote initial D areas. But I know some places, due to the fact that initial D got so popular, they're not the same anymore. They actually had to do stuff to the roads and stuff like that just to keep enthusiasts and fans from doing anything stupid. Oh, Undercover Eater, Broadway, yeah. Well, I mean, I still would love to go to just to check out places. Do I do the food tour or do I do the broad daylight first? I'll do the food tour first because it's only 1 star. Ooh, and I get a bank expansion drive. means I can have more. I can hold more Digimon in my bank. Oh, I heard in Akihabara though, that one big arcade, I think finally shut down or something. A couple, I want to say like maybe around last year or maybe before that. Oh, see, at least you got to go. I mean, I would definitely love to move to Japan too if I could. But then, first of all, I got to learn how to speak Japanese. And from what I've been seeing, though, it's hard for foreigners to kind of find housing there since they usually don't get first pick. If anything, it's kind of like if you're a foreigner, it's a little harder to find housing because, yeah, it's just a weird thing. Oh, okay. Definitely got to go check out Japan though. That's one of my that's just my bucket list. One of the items on my bucket list for sure. Kids your age are always hungry. Actually, this case came from the web. It's a quite strange one. It's quite a strange one. We have a request from someone who ranks gourmet restaurants as a personal hobby. She would like to go to Nakano and grade the gourmet restaurants there and report back to her. The fees and expenses have all been paid up front. Oh, I wish I could do that. I decided it wasn't a risk, so I took it on. I have decided to entrust you to this case. Oh, I have decided to entrust this case to you. To you guys. Who's you guys? Oh. Kyoko is the egg and rice place really doing all you can eat buffets now? Can I really eat for free, Kyoko? Yes, the present from me. It's a present for me to all you hungry little kids. Please try your best on this one. So the three restaurants we are going to are a Chinese restaurant, a sushi restaurant, and a tea house. Wait, what about the egg and rice place? It looks like each one of these places is in the Nakano building. Aw, what about the egg and rice place? Oh my gosh, she's like so one-minded or single-minded. She wants egg and rice. We can visit the places in any order. Actually, now they're dealing with a population crisis. A lot of the locals can't afford a lot of these older homes. Elderlies leave behind, so now they encourage transplants to look buying or renting the plus side. It's cheap as hell. Home. Ooh. Oh, I think I remember seeing something about that. But most of these places are just like, yeah, like you mentioned, it's about 30 minutes to an hour train ride to. They're more like what, like kind of like countryside-ish kind of homes. And honestly, I would kind of be a little freaked out to be living in a little bit more of a older house. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I could make money from just making content and shit like YouTubers can, I would love to move there. And like, obviously, if your job doesn't have to be stuck in an office all day. Yes. Okay, I'm glad you said it, Fade. But yes, Japanese paranormal shit is scary. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I believe in it, but at the same time, not saying I don't believe in it because I am Filipino. We have our own scary shit to deal with when it comes to supernatural. And from what I can tell, when it comes to supernatural shit, the Asian shit is scarier than most of them. Obake, yup. Yeah, frick, what was it? Like, I still remember a story when I was younger that my mom told me that wait, he just added that. Oh yeah, the floating head who can attach to her body. That's I remember. Yeah, that was actually what I was gonna say too. Like, I remember my mom telling me when we were young, or when I was like much younger, when we were still living in the Philippines. So this was like maybe a couple months before my mom decided to come here and live with my grandma them. But I remember her telling me because we used to live in this little small community. It was a gated community. Because I still remember we'd enter through this giant iron fence or iron gate just to get to. Technically, that's where my quote unquote dad lives. I call him the sperm donor, but I remember my mom telling me that it was getting almost close to like sunset and I was still out. I was like literally just across the street playing at my friend's house. And she was outside sweeping in front of the house or in front of my dad's house. And she was like saying that like she remembers looking up to where me and my friends were playing. We were just playing like I forget what we were doing, but we were playing something. But she told me she remembers seeing this lady like right behind us, just standing there watching us. And then she screamed. And me and my friends looked at her direction. And she told us at the top of her lungs to like run towards her, come inside, come inside. And me and my friends were so confused. And fuck, I forgot his name. I it were I was hang my friends were they're twins and we had a girl with us too. But one of the twins, I remember he got up and was about to turn around towards the lady. My mom was like, "No, don't look at her. Run this way." And as she said that, my neighbor's one of the twins' mom also came out because she heard my mom screaming, and like she came outside to see what's going on, and I guess she saw the lady behind us too. And to this day, I don't even remember like exactly what was going on. I just remember the screaming part, and when my friend's mom came out of the house, she started screaming at us too. And like I just got up and I started running towards my mom, and then the other two or all three of us, we all kind of just ran across. We ended up going to well, of course the twins went to their mom, and then me and the girl went inside my dad's house. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my grandma was more attuned into that kind of stuff. Also, ad break. Yeah, if anything, I feel like my grandma, like, cause she would like, I remember from time to when she was still up with us, she would tell us from time to time, like, oh, I had a bad dream last night, and we need to go visit um your great grandma, and then I would take her to the graveyard, and we'd go, put flowers down, clean the grave. the next, and when she would sleep fine the next night. And then sometimes like during birthdays or celebrations or anniversaries, she would always put out food on this stool. Like she would always, it was like half half of a coconut shell filled with rice and a hard boiled egg. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know whether or not I still have the site or had the site, but I remember seeing some freaky shit back then too. Some things I want to forget, but yeah. To this day, like I still don't know what it was that my mom saw, or what my mom and her or my friend's mom saw, but she described it to me when I asked her a couple years ago. Because for some reason, I had a vivid dream of that day, and I asked her if she remembered that, and she just like, yeah, what I saw back that day, it was a lady standing behind you guys, and she just had this really scary ass grin on her face, and the way she was staring at us, like watching us, she had like this very, very, very bad feeling in her gut, which made her scream out that way. But then she told me like once me and my friends like got away from her, the lady disappeared. Like she just disappeared. And then I remember my mom telling my grandma what happened that night. My grandma did like she had like salt or something, and she was like spraying it all over, like she was sprinkling it around the house, around like the windows, the doors, and that night she ended up staying up all night. So apparently like she couldn't sleep, so my grandma was just like, she stayed up all night. Welcome back from the ads. I'm curious, what kind of ads did you see? But yeah, so like I was saying, my mom screamed, my mom's friends or my friend's mom screamed, we ran. My mom said when she saw us running, that whoever that lady was, she just like fucking disappeared out of nowhere. And then my mom told my grandma. My grandma ended up like she put salt on the entrances of the house. I remember her putting like just sprinkling salt to the door of my room, which at the time my mom, my dad, and me would share a room. And she couldn't sleep that night because of what my mom told her, and she also had this really like bad feeling, so she stayed up. And I can still remember like she stayed up, and she had her little FM radio, AM FM radio. She'd had that up on the window. She's listening to it, and then she's like, she's sitting in her chair with her arms like as if like she's praying. And then I remember hearing her mumble a couple things here and there sometimes. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, when it comes to the Asian supernatural shit, I don't fuck with that. Even over here in Hawaii, we have there's their own stories here. And I remember when I first heard it when I was in like elementary school, because we have Hawaiian studies, and I remember hearing stories about like the menehune, the night marchers, and some other stuff. I'm just like, nope, 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 nope. The less I know, the better. Yeah. And that's why that's that's the other reason too. I don't mess with that shit. I don't like. I remember when I had a couple friends who wanted to play like fucking hide and seek in the dark, like near, because one of my friends she lives near a cemetery, and she wanted to play hide and seek. Was we were having they were having a party at their house, and she wanted to go play hide and seek at night. I'm like, fuck that. Yeah. You know, it's really funny though, because I just saw this like maybe a couple hours ago on TikTok. There's this lady who apparently is just like, oh, by the way, guys, if you ever visit Hawaii, do not take the rocks or the sand because you'll have a bad time. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's like, I don't know if that's basic knowledge, but if you were to ask anybody who lived here, we can tell you never fuck with Pele shit because, yeah, you will be cursed until you return that shit back. Right. Remember when they said do not point if you're passing through a graveyard at night, don't point at it because you're basically just inviting the ghost to come with you. Or I still remember like driving home at night from like my cousin's house who lived like not too far away, but still pretty far a pretty far drive. I still remember looking out the window of the moving car, and I swear to God, there was like a shadow figure running as fast as the car's going. Yeah, it's illegal, but you know, some people they just yeah. That's why it's funny when like they bring like they mail back their rocks or their sand that they took from here as a free souvenir. Wow. We're talking about all this spooky stuff. It's not even October yet. And I think I know I was playing before I started playing Digimon, I was playing Resident Evil 4. I think I'm gonna reserve that for October since you know it's spooky stuff, and I should do with zombies and a village and yeah. So I'm probably gonna pick up again Resident Evil 4 in October. I think I might have it figured out too for the crowd control thing. At least we learned uh don't use the instant kill enemies because it'll fuck up the game. Here's your horror story gift before my childhood home is hot. You're no way. Well, I mean, no. Actually, I do. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. Didn't you used to live in Wailuku? Because that's where my ex lives. And a couple of times when I visited her when we were still dating, especially at night, there has been some weird shit I felt and experienced at her house. Yeah, because you went to Baldwin, yeah. Usually you go to Baldwin if you're like in that area. That's like your district. But yeah, I believe like especially like the old school Wailuku area. I believe that place has you can feel it too. It has a unique aura to it. Is my cousin used to live in that area, which is ironically where my ex lives too, like near that same area. And I still remember when we'd sleep over at his house, there were some things that some unexplainable things that happened that I think I kept squared away in the back of my mind, pretending not to know or not to remember. But now I think about it, I do kind of remember some things. But my egg and rice. Girl, you can make your egg and rice. Oh, yeah, got it right.
Well, howdy. It's not shipping pattern is correct.
There's a short set of tracks on the island. Did a train run through here? It's probably true. All right, I guess we gotta go look at the restaurants around here. This is one of them. Huh? What restaurant is this? This place is kind of run down, actually. It's falling apart. Actually, no, it's a complete dump. So my subdivision had to be blessed multiple times since Waiahu is on the side of the beach during wartime. Oh, so you did live over there, yeah, because that's where my ex lives too. Waiahu Heights. One of the spirits like to torment me. Oh yeah, that honestly, I do not doubt you. Like I said, my ex girlfriend lives in Waiahu, in that part of Wailuku. So I believe that. I believe that 100%. Like visiting her when because I would stay late over her house, and when it came time for me to leave, or I because I didn't want to stay over, just driving home, I had heebie-jeebies half the time. Like it got to the point where I'm just like, fuck, okay, I see this person on the road. At least I'm not by myself, so I'm going to go now. All right, Faye, thanks for hanging out. You have a good night's sleep. I'll see you next time. Good night. Oh man. Yeah. Ooh, and were you around when the new Safeway opened up in Wailuku? I think you were. You were, right? But this is the time when me and Helen were living together. But we ended up going to Wailuku Safeway around like midnight because we both couldn't sleep and our internet was down. And we just like, fuck, let's go out and do something. And since Safeway has Wi-Fi, let's go use their internet. So we went there. Hawaiian Shaw was the only one who found out there were multiple spirits in her home when he went to bless the closet under our stairs. Oh. Wow. Oh, yeah. See, that also reminds me of the story of like I remember hearing for elementary school we had Hawaiian studies, right? And I remember they brought in this young guy who apparently I guess he was a shaman or like, he would go around blessing stuff, but he would tell stories about that. And yeah, from that point on, I believed it. Like that's why I don't ever. But yeah, so like there was one night where me and decided to go to Safeway because our internet was down. We couldn't sleep, and we just decided to go over there to use the internet and hopefully like kill time. Anyway, so we walked in. It was empty, of course, because it was like fucking 2:12 in the morning, 1 in the morning, whatever. We walk in. We go. We turn to where the I think now they don't have the tables out because of COVID and stuff, but this was pre-COVID. They had the tables out there, and we sat down. Laptop was ready. Booted up my laptop. Watching anime, whatever. She got up. She had to go use the bathroom. She got up. She had to use the bathroom. I was like, okay, whatever. So I stopped the video what we were watching, and then I'm kind of just scrolling through my Facebook, Instagram, and on my right side of me is the door, the front door, and the only door that you can access because they lock the back door so that you can only go in and out through one, so they can keep an eye on that. Anyway, so I'm sitting there. I pause the thing. I'm scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, whatever. All of a sudden, I have this chill run down my spine. Like I'm just like, okay, that was weird. And then maybe I would say 10 seconds later, the door opens. I look over, no one's there. I'm just like, okay, that's weird. But I'm just like, maybe a cat passed through the sensor or whatever. Okay, you know. Yeah, I've heard stories about that Safeway too when it first opened. But yeah, so like I was like, you know, whatever. Like maybe a cat passed by the sensor or something. So didn't think too much of it. The thing that I didn't notice until maybe I looked up was the door was still open the whole time. Like I would say for a good 5 minutes, it was open. So I'm just like, I look at it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, that's weird. But I'm just like, you know, whatever. And it finally closes. So I'm just like, huh. Nobody came in and out. And it stayed open for about 5 minutes. That's interesting. And then Helen comes back from the bathroom. We continue watching whatever we were watching. I forget what it was, but continue watching it. Then all of a sudden, I got another shiver going back, shiver down my spine again. She also like started rubbing her arm like she was getting cold. So I'm just like, okay. The door opens again. And it stayed open again for another 5 minutes. And then I'm just like looking at it. I look back at her. She's looking at me. She's looking at the door. We're just like, we should probably leave. So we get up. Maybe, I don't know, but like me and her is like, we should probably leave. We were just like, yeah, we should leave. But we both was like, well, wait till the door closes again. And it closed after 5 minutes. So we're just like, okay, yeah, we should go now. But then I did hear like some stories about how like when it first opened, like some of the workers noticed some really weird shit going on. Like somebody told me their friend works overnight and they had to mop up the floor. So they mopped it, and then when they turned around to look at, or they turned around after they finished mopping it, they noticed footsteps, like where they just mopped, but nobody was in that aisle with them. So, and then of course you got the poltergeist things where like things would just be moved or thrown or whatever here and there. And then after like before knowing that, after all that happened, not knowing, apparently that Safeway or that area is built over like an ancient Hawaiian burial ground or something. Which is kind of crazy to me because it's just like if it was a burial ground, like what probably there would be still remains, right? Wouldn't they have to clear that place all up anyway? But I'm pretty sure they might have missed some things. But then again, just removing the remains doesn't mean they remove everything, right? Oh. Ah. Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Same with where I live. I heard I heard like parts of where I live, just my section. They found a couple burial sites here before they started building the community here. So there's some I want to say pockets of land that they have that doesn't have housings or any home in them, and my guess is like they, I guess, hired somebody like some shaman or somebody to a priest or something to kind of like, I guess, um direct all that and that spiritual energy, all that spiritual energy to those areas so that it minimizes like the phenomenon that could happen. Yeah. So because Hawaii is such a ow. Sorry. I like my shoulder starting to hurt for some reason. Hawaii is such a gold mine when it comes to like vacation rentals and all that shit for tourists. They will do anything they can to just skip to building shit so that they can make money off of the property already, which is really stupid. Oh, this place is kind of run down, actually. It's falling apart. No, actually, no, it's a complete dump. You must be blind. This place looks great. If it's been deteriorating, it means it's been here for a long time, which means customers have been coming here for a long time, which means it's good. Yeah. I can luckily I can say nothing really freaky happened within my own household when it comes to like that kind of stuff. So I do have sometimes I get heebie-jeebies randomly. I feel like those are just the playful ones that are visiting. So I try really hard not to acknowledge them sometimes. So I feel like if I acknowledge them, then they're gonna stick around more. And that's kind of like now I think about it, that's kind of a crazy concept if you think about it, right? Like having to learn how to deal with, or not really deal, if anything, live in harmony with the supernatural. I want to say. Also, Arata is right. If a restaurant looks all run down and deteriorating and shit, you know their food is bomb. Great, let's go in. What are you having? And they're not going to show. Oh, what should I have? The chahan looks good, but so does the mapo tofu. Ow. Huh? Half a chahan meal? That way I can just have the parts of the chahan I like the best. Okay, I'll go for that then. True. Yeah. Yeah. But that also, I honestly also, I feel like when it comes to the mainland, and this is probably me being weird or thinking about it weirdly, I honestly feel like you know how some people in the mainland go completely berserk crazy and they do really questionable shit? I feel like in a way it could also be how do I want influenced by supernatural beings. Like when people go completely crazy, badass crazy, or they hallucinate and shit like that. But that's probably what. That's just me thinking weird. Yeah, yeah. Because we all have to respect the Aina here, since we live off the land. Well, yeah. Even though we nowadays we don't really do that as often. But when I say like we live off the land, we want to make sure things like the beach and some parks and places that we like to visit are kept the way they were before we go there or we enter. I feel like too that's something that they've kind of started like not doing either anymore nowadays when it comes to like schools in Hawaii. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like, I mean, call me crazy or anything, whatever, but I feel like when it comes to when your emotions start getting to that point where like how do I explain this? Like if you know somebody, like you know how some people are just like, oh, you know, this person, I'm this person's not like this. They're kind. They're da 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 na na na. They would they would I this is like the last thing I would see this person doing. I feel like that they get to a very low point where they let an outside force of negative energy or a negative being influence their thoughts, and then it ends up, yeah. I'm thinking of like in a way like a Shaman King kind of esque thing where they allow a spirit to enter their body and then just let them control them or whatever, or get possessed. Yeah, yeah. And that's always been something that's been like I always think of. I've always thought that like when I was in high school and stuff like that, when I seen like things like mass shootings or like oh, this guy, he was a family man, he was a loving father, blah blah blah, and then he ends up like offing his family and committing unalive on himself. I feel like that. Like, what is that movie called? The Amityville. I can't pronounce it. Amityville. Yeah, pretty much just getting possessed. Yeah. Hey, cool. At least I feel I'm not alone anymore. I always thought that too. I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't say this out loud because I sound like a deranged person. But yeah, when it comes to like the supernatural side of this, especially for Asian cultures, it's all like not to sound so cliche, it's that whole yin and yang thing. Like if you're good and you're pure and you know you don't try to be too always trying to wish unwell to others, then I feel like you influence the positive and the good stuff to come to come into you. And but then if you have like things like you're jealous of somebody or you wish harm on this person but you probably wouldn't do anything about it, or you know just wish bad on people, then that kind of energy or vibe or whatever you want to call it, that's what usually comes into you, and then you end up getting worse and worse. And yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, heads up, ad will be happening again in another 5 minutes. Most of the time they're replaced by a human outside force, but extreme ones. The crazy thing is too, like I don't understand the obsession with a lot of mainland people when it comes to like supernatural shit. Like the whole Ouija board thing or summoning spirits or trying to get yourself possessed on purpose. It's like, yeah, why? Stop fucking around with things you don't understand. Sichuan pepper in a mopu tofu. Ooh. All the ads. Got 3 minutes before one starts again. Oh, speaking of ads though, fuck, I gotta like so mad that I have to actually purchase YouTube Premium now because of the ads that keep popping up. And it's ridiculous too, because like I was when I got home earlier before I hopped on stream, I decided to have something quick to eat, and I hopped my phone up on the table. And I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. I'm just like, and then before the video starts, an ad plays. I'm just like, okay, because before I had YouTube Premium, so I didn't have to worry about the ads. But I was like, my brother was like, I was telling my brother, oh yeah, so because of the whole household bullshit thing now, so I have ads, and he was the one that used to pay for the premium. So now that, because he lives in Washington, so I'm not part of the household. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Right? Right? Like, oh, this the fucked up part is like the Ouija board itself was made for kids. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to. I want to say it without sounding too condescending or racist or anything, but goddamn white people, y'all get bored so easily. I'm gonna try to put the chahan in my mouth while the aftertaste of the mapo tofu is still there. About the ad thing, even with premium. Oh, well, I had premium up until just today. So, yesterday I had no problem with ads. Like I could watch a full 30-minute video without any ads at all. But today, because I guess they paused the premium access since I'm not part of the household. I actually had to watch about a 30-second ad before I could watch the video I was going to watch. And then the stupid part was, as soon as that ad was done, another ad started playing, which I couldn't even skip. I'm like, what the frick? Right. Y'all need to burn the Ouija boards because what the fuck? You don't need that shit. Go outside and touch grass. Touch grass. Don't fucking fuck with the land. Just touch the grass. Oh, her name was Yuko. The guy's name was Yugo. You know? Oh, I can't even snooze this. That's BS. Wait, I can snooze this on here. I'm gonna snooze it on here. I'm gonna snooze it for another 5 minutes. Nice. It is. I hate the fact that they're all following the same format. It's just like, oh, let's just make it so that you have to be in the same household in order to watch this shit or to use this shit. I might as well just go back to fucking cable at this point. I got 2 more restaurants I gotta look for. Yeah, go outside and have your kids make imaginary friends. You have a kid like, oh, you have a kid talking to themselves randomly in like the living room or something. Oh, honey, who are you talking to? Oh, the old man that followed me home yesterday from school. And no one's there. Like, fuck. Okay, I'm calling a fucking priest or exorcism or some shit because fuck that. Where's another restaurant that I can go? Oh, is this a restaurant? No, that looks like a different mind. Is there another restaurant? I guess there's another restaurant I gotta go to. Ow. Oh. Talking to the girl. Wait, I think they're all on the first floor though. I don't think this counts because this is the cafe. Yeah, that doesn't count. I think they're all on the first floor. I just didn't run into them yet. Boom, 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 boom. Let me double check. That's the bathroom. You can't really go there. That's big yard. Is there only that one restaurant down here? What the hell? Yeah, I'm like, no, this is a shop. Oh, you say, let's go. Yeah, I already know that. I've been here. Oh, maybe this? Oh yeah, this is. Oh, this place sure does have a lot of menu options for tea. Oh, this is the tea house. Okay. Curry pancakes. Oh, wait. Curry pancakes. Salted mackerel set meal. Looks like this place serves all kinds of food. So, what are you having? They haven't. Oh my god, she really likes her egg. Her egg and rice. For your second helping, it's an egg rice place, like Kyoko said, an all you can eat buffet. Oh, but they have rice omelet meal as well. Rice omelet. I need to learn how to make a rice omelet. All right, let's go inside. What do you want to order? A tea house. Cool. I like the retro feel of this place. The menu has so much on it. I really can't choose. Huh? Neapolitan pasta? What the fuck? I can snooze the ads for 5 more minutes. Your Neapolitan, sir. Here you go. Nice bright red tomato sauce on thick spaghetti. Wow. This place really does good Neapolitan pot. How's that Neapolitan? Wait, but then again, I'm thinking of Neapolitan ice cream. That might be different. And look at the chopped sausage on top. I can't resist. Wow. After the taste of the tomato sauce has gone, the spice of the chili comes. Oh, it's not looks as Neapolitan. It's the taste and stuff. Interesting. Bullshit. I paused it for 5 minutes and it's gonna. Oh no, never mind. That makes sense. I need to learn how to make omurice. Can I just skip it through this? Because I want to finish chapter 7 at least before I end the stream. Quiz time. How many Digimon in the Royal Knights Guardians of the digital world? I think there should be 14 if memory serves me right. All right, where's that last place? Where's the last place? Over here? No. Is it outside? No, that's the map. Oh. I did not know that. Interesting. Oh, over here? No. No. Where do I go? Oh. No, was talking to that guy. Where's the other place? So this was one. No. This was one. This was another. There's one more place. And from what I can tell, it's like one that's not obvious, like these other two. Are they all on the first floor? Probably. Ugh. I wish somebody was here in the information booth. So I did that. I did that. That's this is a travel place from what I can tell. And then I don't know what this is. Where do we go? Let's try the second floor. I think it's on the second floor. We got that. That's the card shop. Rainbow turntable. Oh, is it here? Oh yeah, this is it. Doi. I'm not gonna read that. The sushi restaurant is next. Sushi. What's up? You seem tense. Because it's a sushi restaurant where the food doesn't come around the conveyor belt. I've never wait. Because it's a sushi restaurant where the food doesn't come around on a conveyor belt. I've never seen that. When hands on Yelp. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, but then again, I'm thinking of only Genki's when it comes to that because they stopped doing that too because of how much times I guess they wasted too much food. Because now Genki's is like you order first and then it comes on top of that bullet train thing, whatever you ordered, versus them just putting it on the conveyor belt and it goes around. And I'm pretty sure a bunch of people are stupid enough to touch it and they put it back. Unfortunately. Speaking of Genki's, I really want to fucking go to Genki's now. I haven't gone in like a month already, which is a long time for me. Are you making fun of me now? Have you been to a fancy sushi place? Moving on. What do you want to eat? Well, I'm definitely going. Oh my god, she's doing another omelet. Huh? The omelet? Ugh, you don't get it at all. Huh? You know, egg was a dessert a long time ago. If you eat something sweet like that, you will ruin your fish. When you eat sushi, you should always start with white fish. The way the experts do it is they can clean tasting white fish first, then fatty fish, then sushi rolls. And fortunately, when I go to Genki's, I only get the same shit over and over again. I hate the fact that I can spend almost $60 to $100 on them by myself, just by myself. That's so boring. Jeez, no wonder you didn't get any girls. You're such a nerd. What? I wasn't going to. Anyway, let's go inside. What are you going to start with? I always get the spicy salmon nigiri and the garlic salmon nigiri. Those are like the only two I get. And then usually after that, I order. Yep, is a sushi. Yep, he's a sushi connoisseur. Yeah, those are like the honestly, like when it comes to going to Genki's, that's all I eat. Also, we are going to go on an ad break. We will be right back. I'm just gonna skip this because I don't really care about this mission. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Don't care, don't care. I feel like this has really nothing to do with the main quest, so I'm just like, this is a side quest. Did you write the report? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the report was good, but it's a pain in the ass to read. While we were eating, this guy just kept talking to himself and never spoke a word to the rest of us. Wow, I never thought you'd have such a talent for writing reports. So by the way, who is the undercover tester client anyway? He kept his true name hidden. I only know his web handle, so I don't actually know. And anyway, even if I knew, I have to keep that information confidential, so I couldn't say. What? Come on now, Kyoko. I really want to know. Oh my god. It's undercover. This undercover examiner. Who the hell is he? I think it's I usually get at least one of salmon nigiri and one unagi nigiri. If the place can't do those, at least subpar quality. Oh, unfortunately for me, I am a real cyber sleuth. Nice. Unfortunately for me, my bar is Genki Sushi. Like, I know there are better places than Genki, but the bar for me is set at Genki Sushi because yeah, I go there frequently, and like I said, the only things I order is usually when it comes to like the raw stuff, and it's not even raw because it's like seared. I like the seared salmon nigiri or spicy salmon nigiri and the seared garlic salmon nigiri. Then I always go for like the fried stuff, which is the karage. If they have it, which lately they haven't had any, the salmon karage, I think. Yeah. And then I usually end it off. For some reason, I get the musubis. I don't know why the spam musubis. I don't know why. I know I can make it at home, but yeah, that's my bar. I mean, I tried to venture out and try other stuff too, but I don't know. All right, thanks for the hydrate. Oh, and it's funny because every time I drink water, my voice goes here until I clear it out. Yes, and you know, honestly, like I've been trying to repeat what they do at Genki's with other places because like I tried going to was it Foodland? I tried to get the salmon stuff they have, the salmon rolls that they have, and salmon nigiris that they have, and then I try to sear it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you can make the sauce. I'm pretty sure it's Kewpie mayo, sriracha, and or sriracha mayo or something. And then the garlic. I think there's also unagi sauce on there, but it doesn't taste the same. I mean, and I just saying, I'm thinking about it. I want to go to Genki's, but that's expensive. I know that Genki's is hard to get in the mainland because I feel like it doesn't really exist over there, huh? Hold on, let me do a quick Google research. Uh, have a website. Let me look up Genki Sushi. Locations and menus. Let's see. Oh, there's one in Washington. There's what? Wait. So there's Kapalua, Kaneohe, Waikele. There's the one in Ala Moana. Ewa Tower Center, Kapolei, and then Pearl Ridge. And then you've got the one at Maui Mall here in Kahului. You have the conveyor belt sushis up there? Nice. I still don't trust conveyor belt sushi though. Then you got Hilo on the Big Island and Kailua Kona too. And then in Washington, there's apparently one located in Renton. Where's Renton? How far is Renton from where is this? Oh, that is so far away from fucking. Oh no, actually no. Spokane Pullman's over there. Oh, it's in Tacoma though. Oh, how far is Linwood from here? Because that's where my brother lives. Yo, I didn't even know that. I think the next time I'm ever in Seattle, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, if I have a hankering for sushi, for Genki, I mean, not sushi. I still have to actually. I need to grow up a little bit and actually try out other types of sushi, not just salmon nigiri. So specifically, seared salmon nigiri. Because I feel like it's technically not even really like sushi, because sushi's raw fish. And it's seared, so it's technically half cooked or partially cooked. I think I gave Matayoshi a bit of a southern accent, so there has been a string of some real oddball incidents lately out in Shinjuku. Oh, 2 hours. Let's see. When we went there for my cousin's graduation, we drove from Pullman to Seattle. And that was about an 8-hour drive. Luckily, me and my sister, we split the drive, but I'm kind of mad because, well, not really. I don't know how I feel, but so her half of the drive was basically just flat land, like just straight. And then when it came to my portion, because after we ended up going to a rest stop area, and then we switched places. My portion of the drive, and this was already near I think it was already, we're getting close to like 9 p.m., 9 p.m. So my 4-hour drive had us go through the mountain area. And that's where I experienced heavy rain in dark as fuck weather. And then at some point it started snowing. That was fun. It was like I had the thing on cruise control for most of the way until it just suddenly stopped because of the hydroplaning that happened. Luckily, I didn't freak out. Like I knew what was going on, so I didn't freak out, and I knew just to keep the wheel straight and not like try to abruptly change direction or anything like that. So I managed to regain control of the from hydroplaning, but that kicked off that automatically shut off the cruise control. So I ended up just driving, but it was raining so heavily that I barely could see in front of me. And luckily, there was a car. I could see the taillights of a car in front of me, which unfortunately I felt bad because I ended up just following that person as closely as possible. Like, not really, really too close, but as long as I could see their taillights, that's how close I was with them. And then at some point, we got high enough to the point where the rain ended up turning into snow. But that was an interesting experience. I've never driven through snow before, at least not like 5 seconds as snow was falling. Yeah, that was fun though. And when we finally got to our hotel in Seattle, my God, we were so tired. We planned to do stuff the next day once we all slept, but it ended up being to the point where we all slept till like almost late into the afternoon that we missed out like breakfast and stuff like that. So we ended up just going for brunch or dinner or brunch and lunch. At least that was fun though. And then visiting my brother, being able to drive just in like the Linwood area. Interesting. I mean, I like driving on the highways over there, that's for sure. But it's very you cannot be second guessing yourself, or else you are going to get into a crash. That's all I gotta say. But once you get used to it, it's not really that bad. And honestly, I can see myself doing that. Like if I were to ever move to the mainland, especially within like Washington, because I feel like that's the more safer area or place to go to if I want to transition to become a mainlander. I guess Washington is definitely one of the places where I think would be a good place to start because it does have like almost close to the vibes here in a way. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are from here over there. But if it comes to when you're trying to like compare a place that's like here, for sure Vegas, because a lot of people from here usually end up moving to Vegas. Also, I smell my neighbors in the backyard barbecuing again because it's Sunday. Like, what do you mean by weirder? Like, does it usually? What's weird over there? Cars, trees, building exteriors, they're all getting sliced up. And with clean cuts, too. Like someone took a real sharp knife to them. Longer and hotter summers, longer and cold. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be like fall just started, too, right? Like not too long ago. It's actually supposed to be cooler, but for some reason, it's been fucking hot over here. It's like I said in the beginning of the stream, yesterday I wasn't able to stream because I was so damn tired because I only had 4 hours of sleep due to how hot it was. So yeah. And they say global warming is not a thing, huh? Thankfully, nobody has actually gotten hurt by this so far. Right now, it's just a case of trying to curb vandalism we're dealing with here. But it's heavy duty stuff getting damaged here. Imagine if people start getting targeted somewhere as dense as Shinjuku. It'll be a real problem. As long as we don't know who's behind this, we can't predict what'll be next, and the police can hardly be bothered to get off their asses and like this will help us. As after the last incident. Every year since I've been here. Wow. Huh. Yeah. I feel like we are going to. I feel like next summer is gonna definitely be hotter and longer, and then so winter time, it's gonna be colder, like much. Oh no, actually, I feel like next winter isn't gonna be as cold, or not cold for that long, at least. I see where this is going. All right, we'll check it out for you. This and during summers, like temperature usually doesn't go past mid 90s, but we've been hitting triple digits since. Yeah, if that's not a sign of global warming, I don't know what is. Like, I'm still surprised people think that whole thing is a hoax. And then, like, I remember seeing something about like an article online, like my Google, when I open up my internet browser, like saying something about like, oh, the ozone has been repaired or something. I'm just like, I don't feel like that's true. Unless it is, and the results of it is things getting warmer. I've hacked into. I've politely borrowed access to the security camera in Shinjuku so we can check out what's been recording. Yeah, it is. I mean, unfortunately, I feel like it's kind of already too late. The effects. How do I say it? I feel like at some point in the past we had some time to fix it, but now we're past the point of no return. And I don't want to sound like it's going to be ominous. I don't want to sound ominous or like a downer or like, one of those doomsday people. But yeah, unfortunately, I feel like we're already past the point of no return. And we as yeah, I read about that. But like yeah, we as I want to say beings that live on this planet, we are going to have to start adapting to even more warmer or hotter temperatures because of our own doing. And yeah. I mean, the thing is though too, like I read like other countries like China, most of the Asian countries, um they're taking this shit seriously, so they're trying their best to repair, or I guess prepare for what's going to happen at some point. I mean, people like scientists are saying like it's not gonna happen for another billion years or something like that, but we're already starting to feel the effects now. And we as a society can only prepare for things to come. We can't really. I mean, we could try, but I feel like I said, we're past the point of no return. We can't. We're not proactive anymore. We have to be reactive, and I wouldn't be really surprised if we start living, or like all like nations or whatever, cities or countries end up like creating um climate controlled domes in order to avoid like extreme heat or extreme colds or a second ice age or whatever, or droughts or whatever. I feel like some of those animes that we watch where it comes to like um apocalyptic timelines and stuff, we're getting closer to that than we realize. And like I said, yeah, we're gonna have to be more reactive versus proactive now, since we've passed the point of no return. I definitely appreciate countries that are at least trying anything is better than our country. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, our country is one of those is like thinking everybody, well, not everybody, but a majority of the people that live in our country believe it's a hoax. And it's stupid too. It's just like, do you guys not feel it at all? Like, I've been here for 30 plus years on this planet, and I don't remember it ever being this hot when I was younger. Oh. And the thing is, too, aren't you guys are above sea level too? So, I mean, if it's hot for you guys, imagine what it is over here because we are at sea level. So it's like even worse. Especially hate it when it's freaking humid as shit. Like, ugh, so gross. Ow. There's really nothing left on here, huh? Oh, I just found something interesting. Here's my trusty assistant from just a little while ago. Let's take a look. Huh? Is that me? Oh, yeah, that's me. Levels of copium and R1. Yeah. Oh, I think that's when I touched that that little glowy thingy earlier. Kamaitachi? Oh, the weasel spirits. Is this going to be a weasel Digimon? To hear the stories tell it, they attack people by appearing inside a sudden whirlwind, cutting their victim's skin sharply in its wake. Yeah, and that's one of the. I mean, I don't want to sound too political here, but the one thing I really hate right now is the fact that we're fighting each other, or we can all just be instead of like banding together and trying to solve these problems. But unfortunately, as a country, we're looking at the wrong problems right now, and it's even worse with what's been going on because we are divided as a country, even though we should all be working together for the same goal. And that's, I feel like that should be at least, um, well, at this point, I feel like it should be human preservation because I feel like we're going down a very, very, very bad road. I go back home. I don't go outside. I get. What? Anything over 70 degrees? Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. And I live here. Anything over 7, if, well, for me though, if there isn't a gust of wind or any moving wind, I sweat like crazy. And I hate it. So I loved it when I was visiting my brother in Washington because like fucking I feel bad for my mom because my mom was freezing her ass off like almost all day. But me, I was just like chilling. Like she had a jacket on. I was like shirt, shorts. I was good to go. Even when we went to Vegas a while back ago, like I remember having we had to walk back to our hotel room and our hotel and it was sundown. It was like 55 degrees and I was fine. Like I was in good. Like I was perfectly fine. My mom's over there freezing her ass off. I'm over here with shorts on. Waiting for the moment. What do you know? I'm just skipping this because I want to just yeah. things firsthand. People just say any kind of rhetoric they want in workplaces. It's so infuriating. Ooh, yeah. I forget where I read it. I think I read it online somewhere. It's just like I'm not a political person, but I hate the fact that in today's world you kind of have to be just to keep up with what the hell's going on with everything. Let's go finish this up and then I'm gonna call it. Maybe. I have to go to Shinjuku. And I think that's that place where I was earlier. But after this, I have to go sign up for YouTube Premium because fucking YouTube is stupid. I'm already paying. I wonder. Yeah, I gotta look it up because I'm already paying for YouTube TV because I got rid of the cable. We were running Time Warner cable, but they kept increasing the rates and even our internet. I ended up switching over to Hawaiian Telecom because freaking Time Warner kept shitting on me. So I was like, you know what? I'm paying for all the almost paying almost like 100 something a month, and the internet just kept shitting on us. So I was like, why am I even paying this much? And then I got to deal with one of the guys from Hawaiian Telecom. It's like $80 versus like 100. I think I was doing like I was almost doing $300 because I did cable, internet, and then of course because my family then watched the Filipino channel, I had the channel subscription to that. So it was almost $300 something. So I quit that, switched to Hawaiian Telecom, and then signed up for YouTube TV, which also offered the Filipino channel, Filipino networks. And as a bonus, it actually gave me 2 more networks from the Filipino channel stuff. And yeah. And surprisingly, it's the self-identified Democrats who are the perpetrators a lot of the time. If I tell people I'm a moderate here, I gotta be careful who I talk to. They throw the German word around a lot. Oh. Ugh. Yeah. Unfortunately, the people that think that they're on the good side are usually the ones that are causing most of the problems. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm on the left, nor am I on the right. I like to think of myself as being neutral when it comes to the party right now, the 2 parties that we have. I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to both views. And my only main thing that I really believe in is we definitely need to do better all around, because all the shit I've been seeing from either side has just been completely what the fuck. But yeah, I'm not trying to be political here. I'm in the middle. Wait, a burn mark? You found a burn spot. You say, anything else you want? What's wrong? Does something feel off again? Yeah. I mean, right now, when it comes to the stuff I'm paying for the internet and for YouTube TV itself, I would say I'm saving at least $80 compared to the 300 I was paying for completely. And then I might have to okay, well then I'm moderate then. Oh no, another ad in 5 minutes. What the hell? How these ads are so fast? Oh, if I run one myself, then it will stop it. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, that's the one I saw earlier. I feel it. The murderous intent again. It's a Digimon, right? The jig is up. I know your tricks. Oh. The culprit, whoever they are, is using reflections to their advantage. Have you ever heard of the walkie-talkie building? Do you know you're a woman? Hey, at least they're not targeting you from your previous DoorDash orders. Fucking for some reason, like because I do have a separate monitor that I'm watching this stream and just so I can see what you guys are seeing with ads and stuff. They're targeting me because I order a lot of Taco Bell from DoorDash, and these fuckers keep throwing Taco Bell ads at me. I'm like, fuck you guys. Stop calling me a fat ass. I know I'm a fat ass, but Taco Bell is good. Just dodging. He's dodging nothing. I like that attitude. Then there's a deal. The culprit is aiming that laser at you, using the reflective surface in the area. They're going to use that to our advantage. The fact that a laser is bouncing around towards you means you can trace it back to its original point of origin. Hey Taco Bell, you wanna sponsor me? I mean, I fucking talk about you guys all the time. To do that, you need to get in the line of fire but you have So basically, you're telling me I have to get hit. Yeah. Nice. Hey. Oh no, we're on this thing. Let's go this way. I'm gonna do this quick, so I'm not gonna stop and grab the thingies. Just don't want to stop that. Oh. Clockmon and Bakemon. Oh man. I'm not a furry. I'm half a furry, okay? There's a difference. I haven't gotten my fursuit yet. Just kidding. Let's go this way. Hope I'm going. Oh, nope. That's a dead end already. Damn it. Yep. What the hell kind of a highway is this? Or digital highway is this? There's so many stops. Oh, 2 o'clock. Nice. Yeah. Hopefully I can find. Yup. He's like, I heard you guys talking shit about us. Anyway, I'm trying to save up right now so that I can hopefully find like an artist to commission a VTube. Oh, what the fuck? To commission a VTuber for me. Cause I got this PNG one from Etsy, and then I was looking around Etsy too, and then I'm like, none of these kind of stick out, and they seem pretty generic. Like I feel like people use these too, so hopefully I can commission somebody to make me a VTuber model, and then I'm gonna go down that path too. I even had like some, who was it? think it was Kayla, one of my friends in real life. She saw that I was streaming one day and she saw that I had this on and she's just like, "Oh, what happened? How come you don't want to show your face anymore?" I'm just like, um, many reasons why. Oh, hello. Wow, 2 Bakemon. What the fuck? Oh, we have an ad. Wait, didn't we just have one? What the fuck is going on? Hey, look, a Taco Bell ad. Fuck you, Taco Bell. Sponsor me, you cowards. Yeah, sleep and paralysis. I don't like panic. Panic irritates me too. Cause like it you can't tell your Digimon what to do and they will either attack the opponent, attack themselves, or attack their teammates. Opti- Optical weapon Tankmon. You're not the enemy. Well. What is this? Oh, it's a football. Oh no, it's some kind of ad for some kind of technology program. Okay. But so I lost my train of thought now. Oh, this guy was shooting. So is this the guy? I'm wrong because if I was a real weapon, there would have been casualties. You're really some. Uh-oh. Hey, hey, are you okay? You look all right. I'm so relieved to see you again. If something had happened to you, it would have made me look really terrible as a detective. So I'm glad to see you're okay. Detective. I knew it. You lied to me. You really are just a government dog. I'll make you pay for this, you two-faced scum. If you're so desperate to make me a weapon again, then I'll give you what you want, and then some. Take this. Is his name really No. No, I don't think his name is Optical Tankmon. I think it's just Tankmon. Okay, yeah, it is Tankmon. Oh yeah, so one of my old friends, Kayla, she when I first like started using this model, she popped in. She's like, "Oh, how come you're not showing your face anymore?" I'm just like, "Oh, I don't really want to show my face anymore because for one, I hate actually getting ready and shit. So I like this better because I could literally just throw this on and I could just be not wearing anything. I'm clothed right now though, but I could just saying I could just have I could literally just be streaming in my underwear right now if I wanted to, but I am clothed. I'm fully clothed. um so I was like telling her, yeah, I'm deciding to just not show my face anymore because for one, I can not have to look decent for people. And two, I don't really like the background because I share my room with my cousin and he's in the back of me. I do have another desk which I still need to set up, which I'm giving my old one to him when he comes back from his schooling because he's taking some kind of nursing program and he's on Oahu right now. But um, once I have that all set up, I'm still going to be using this model for sure until I can, like I said, I can find somebody to commission me a VTuber model that I can use, and I hope that I can have it rigged up so I can use my hands too. And the other thing too is like I like to pick my face a lot, and I feel like doing that on camera is not ideal. So, and I don't mean like pick my nose. I mean like my eyes and stuff like that. I tend to touch my face a lot, especially when it's hot. Yeah. The thing is though, I want to say kind of in a way, like, I'm pretty sure you know who Corpse Husband is, right? Um, the fact that he became how he became, other than through his music, he was able to stream without even showing his face, and unfortunately, people are stupid. They're trying to get a good look at his face and stuff, and I think that's the reason why he also decided to quit. But yeah, and before there was like this there was this karaoke app that I used to use called Smeal. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people still remember that. I think somebody else used it too, but I didn't use it for karaoke. I mostly used it for like, I want to say like quote unquote a podcast style thing, because I used to pay for it and I had access to the free mic thing. I had one person on there. Apparently, she liked the sound of my voice, and I would just ramble about random shit too. So she actually would listen to all that crap. Yeah, I heard he's doing okay though, but I think he stopped his online presence. If anything, he's more focused on his music now, because I think he's been releasing stuff on Spotify or on YouTube Music or something. I gotta go look that up, but yeah. But anyway, so like that person told me, "Oh, I could listen to your voice all day." I'm just like, I don't know whether or not you're flirting with me or you were actually serious. And then, like, I forget what happened after that, but she ended up finding me on Instagram and then on TikTok. And then I'm just like, okay, this is weird. I ended up having to block her. Luckily, she hasn't found my Facebook, but just in case, I ended up blocking her because on her Instagram, it showed her real name. So I'm just like, I'm going to block this person just in case. So I'm just like, So that's what that feels like. Yeah. The damn deranged fans, man. Some people just really don't understand personal boundaries, or like, yeah, because it's like, if he really wanted to show his face, he would have shown his face, but you guys should respect that he didn't want to. And the reason being is because of what you guys were doing now. Right? That's always the scary part about doing things online. It's kind of the thing that's really stupid too is I do make TikToks from time to time about my job, and I don't show my face at all. But obviously, some people know it's a Walmart, especially the auto care center at a Walmart, and it's just like, I'm only doing it for fun, and some of y'all really need to not take things so damn seriously. Because like I've gotten comments is like, oh wow, you're an hourly. I'm like, well yeah, I work at Walmart, but I don't know why that's supposed to be like an insult. Oh, you damn hourly people. It's like, yeah, okay. And then I've had some are just like, oh, you know, if it was me, I would have done this. It's like, I work for Walmart. Um, I'm not an independent shop. We have specific ways of doing things, and yeah, thanks for the tip, but I can't even use them because again, I work for Walmart. Time, come on. I think if it was, I feel like if it was a Russian, if he was built in Russia, he'd be called Panzerman. Uns Panzer. Bum, 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 bum. Oh gosh. Damn it. Okay, well, I need to unstun you because you're the only one that can handle. Do I have anything that can keep this? Oh no, okay. I was like, is stun and paralysis the same thing? Right? Yeah, I'm slowly learning not to like, or well, not really slowly, but I'm learning to not let negative comments affect me too much because like it's honestly whatever. Just same thing with like how fandoms go crazy about you liking or not liking certain things. Panzerman. The Russian death ridge? What's that? Oh, Aquila Monk and Digivolve. Nice. That's enough. I get it. I'm nothing more than a weapon to be fired off. I know that after fighting you now. But if that's the life I have to lead, then I wish I'd never been created. I feel that. So, it was a program Digimon made by a foreign military, huh? Oh, huh. It was a program Digimon made by a foreign military. You might not be too far off it being Russian or American. I'm sorry to interrupt your conversation then. Guess I gumped up the words real bad right when you'd won him over. Still, at least it put a stop to things, even though it ended poorly. It really did. Now it's become a serious situation. I mean, not only did you find a top secret military weapon, you also, well, destroyed it. Look up Russian KV2. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, I see it. I see it. Let me guess. This thing wasn't insulated, so they froze in there. Yeah, it's very cold in here. Wait, no, that's German. Wait, no. I'm getting my accents confused. Wunderbar. Yeah, that's Russian, right? Holy crap. I should probably look this up because I'm getting my accents confused. Oh. The short ass snub nose barrel. I feel like this is in World of Tanks, and one of my coworkers plays that like religiously. I should ask him about this. The Soviet fridge. That's what I'm seeing on Google right now. The Russian battlefield. The Kel- Kelmente Voroshilov. Tank Moscow. Interesting. I wonder, like, with okay, because yeah, because of how small or how short the barrel is it effective or is it only close range? Which kind of defeats the purpose of it being a tank, I think, though. But unless it has a really high defense, like it's made out of like impenetrable steel, then I'm guessing maybe that's why it can use its short barrel. If we're not careful here, this could turn into an international incident that even threatens our security treaty with that country. Just when Japan finally got them to move their bases, too. That deal could vanish into thin air because of this. Oh, but don't think any of this is your fault. Even if it were to lead to World War III taking place, you shouldn't feel, wow, yeah, 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 sure. It's a bunker buster. Oh. Oh, damn. They're bringing out the tanks. Run! Oh, yo. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were actually being serious. Oh, but I really am. When I'm not? When am I not? Anyway, Lady Luck must really take a shine to you. To tell you the truth, there was actually one flash of there was one other thing that flash of light could even wow, I couldn't even read the word other. What the fuck? See, if it hadn't been a normal maser, but instead of photon maser, I think they meant to say laser. You wouldn't be standing here talking to us right now. I detected felt fluctuations in the digital waves, which made me immediately determine that they were functioning as a maser substitute. However, there was also a possibility that instead of microwaves being substituted, that it could have been ultrasonic waves. Rather than rely on photons, masers, like the name implies, rely on amplified photons, which makes their properties fundamentally different. If you'd been facing a photon maser back there, you probably wouldn't have been able to use it like a normal network line and connect jump. Now do you get how lucky you are? Oh jeez. You did some great work out there today, kiddo. But that's what but that's what you wow. But that's what youth is for in the first place. So keep it up. Am I done with this yet? I feel like that probably should have been. Check it. What special move cleaves in two with Nightmon's long sword? Berserk sword, I think. I think that's it, right? Am I done with this chapter yet? Oh, hello. Oh, wait. What voice did I use for her? I think it was this one.
And so, it has come to my attention that the acquisition of the Now Corporation by Thomasero Enterprises was illegal. Some rotten underlings did it on their own, with no permission, and although this was years ago, it was categorically the wrong decision, and as such, I certainly will not let it slide. With that said, everyone who was even slightly involved, from the vice presidents on down to the delivery boys, I fired them off, each and every one. Boolean. From here on out, I shall run the company personally as its CEO. And a complete change from the old organization. I shall now control the company directly. Decision making will be faster, and we'll be able to provide the string of new services our customers demand. I'd like to start by taking the first step today. There's a very major project I've had in my mind for a while now that I'd like to announce. And that is a major update to Eden, our flagship service, and the cornerstone of people's lifestyles everywhere. With this new update, you'll be able to do that, and this, and maybe even those things. The details are a secret, but we'll be hosting an early access demo event for people to try these new Eden updates ASAP. Please join us and experience for yourself our new security, or our new sincerity, along with the new possibilities offered by Eden.
I don't trust her. I mean, she's we got slammed. Indeed, our opponent is not to be underestimated. They really got the upper hand. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna finally finish chapter 7 here. We were about to launch a raid on Kamashiro on the basis of the materials you obtained for us, when there was a leak in the form of an internal announcement at Kamashiro regarding the raid. In other words, they admitted their guilt before we could pursue any charges. My superiors fell for it completely. They put an end to the case by seizing the evidence we'd prepared and arresting the scapegoat. Alright, man. It was fun catching up too. Hope I see you around more often though. And take care of your head injury. And yourself, please. You have a good night. Probably going to end this soon too. I'm reaching almost 3 hours. I was not going to go this long. Shoots! It's a matter of speculation, but I suspect that it was Kishibe who ordered that announcement. This press conference must be a part of her cunning scheme as well. She probably figured that if she got it to the press first, she could avoid the apologies and explanations that would invariably come later. Wow, I can't read. But to couple with announcements of her becoming the new CEO, as well as these new large-scale Eden updates, all at the same time, give them the old razzle-dazzle. It's the Kishibe It's the Kishibe show she's running, and she knows it. On the other hand, we did get evidence providing a connection between Kishibe and the demon hackers. But all the accounts associated with the demons have somehow been magically erased. It'll be tough to identify them in the real world. I see. I'm sorry, Kyo-chan. Just when we finally had Kamashiro by the tail, they got away. No need to apologize. Even if we'd rushed into things earlier, it probably would have all turned out the same. From Nokia Urgent at K Cafe, what's up? Come see me. Great. Just when we're having a serious talk, at least use a ringtone that doesn't suck all the dramatic tension out of the room. What the fuck kind of ringtone was that? Oh ho! A call from Nokia Shiramine? Don't worry about us. Just go. You know the saying, strike while the iron is hot. There's nothing we can do right now. Waiting for her to make the first move is a valid plan on our part. Alright, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to... Yay, chapter 8. No stopping the Gale Girls. Nice. All right, we finally made it through chapter 8. Or we could put your assistant skills to use. I swear, that kid might be a godsend from your father, sent from the great hereafter. Maybe rushing into things might not be the worst idea. Just a little bit. Huh? There's no guarantee that half cyber form will be able to sustain itself forever, and if Kamashiro finds out whose body it is at the hospital, it won't end well, will it? It won't end well, will it? Or possibly, it could be that they're leaving alone on purpose, that they've known the truth for a while now. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this cutscene now. Like I said, the day of reckoning has come for hackers who want to use Digimon for evil purposes. Oh, Saichi, you're late. Why are you always late like this? Back to what we were talking about. What do you mean by day of reckoning exactly? Isn't it obvious? We'll take the hackers and save the Digimon. Hey, isn't that a bit high-handed? Losing to Faye earlier made me very apparent that I don't have the chops to do this on my own. That's why I'm planning on forming a tamer group to face off against those mean old hackers. Tamer group? You've both heard the hacker team called the Judes. The Judes? They were a hacker team that was active a little while ago, right? That's right, Arata. That's right, Arata. I should have figured you'd known your stuff. All the members of the Judes were hackers. They never did anything evil that would bother ordinary users or Digimon. So what are you getting at? We can form a powerful team by gathering hackers like former Jude members and other like-minded folks. We'll call ourselves the Rebels, and we'll protect the Digimon and Eden from evil hackers. What do you think? It's totally a great idea, right? Don't you think the name kicks butt? And Arata would be our leader, of course. There's no one else better for the job. What? Well, you're such an incredible hacker. You saved me that time I was hacked in Kowloon. Oh, and you'll be a rebel too, Saichi. It's okay, don't worry. I'll make you the vice assistant leader, okay? There, then it's decided. As the Rebels, a good name. Is the Rebels a good name? We could also go with Digimon Helpers, or DH for short. No thanks. No thanks. What? You won't do it? What? Wait, why not? How come? Oh, is it because you don't like the word leader? If that's the case, you can be the boss or the captain or El Jefe or whatever you prefer. I don't have time for your games of make-believe. A game of make-believe? I'm busy searching for the cause of that crazy sickness. You can go do what you want. Hey, is this really the best time for you to be hanging out with someone like her? I need to talk to you. Come to Shinjuku later. I'll be waiting. What's up with that? This bites. Fine. He doesn't have to join us. We can do it without him, right? I don't want to join your little party. Yeah. Hey, you. You're Yuko Kamashiro, right? I heard about you from Saichi. What are you doing in a place like this?
Kyoko told me what was going on. He said Saichi would be here.
You have business with Saichi? Saichi's in here with the loudmouth. You had a very serious look on your face. What were you looking at?
Oh, nothing.
Monthly special hamburger set menu, huge portions, thick and juicy hamburgers, extra rice free, year round. Oh, yo, I would eat that shit up so fast. All right, hurry up. You hungry? Okay, then, I'll see you around. Oh my god, come on, I want this. I'm so angry. What is this with high hood wearing? What is with that hood wearing punk? He must be thinking he's all that. Look at me. I'm such a nihilist. I'm so cool. I'm so hot. Huh. Well, whatevs. It means there's only one solution. I'll be the leader. What's that look for? You don't have to be so shocked or dubious. You'll help me recruit new members, right? Yeah? What? Why that big long pause there? You don't wanna? You don't wanna? You don't want to? Don't want to? Now I'm really worried about the future. Oh, no need to worry. I got a clear goal in all this. I think Hugo and the Zaxons will understand what I'm saying a little better. Whatever will be, will be. Whatever will be, will be. Where there is a will, there is a way. Let's start out by trying to invite Hugo. Oh, and we gotta keep Faye completely out of it. Well, she's kind of a creeper, isn't she? You're just jealous because she kicked your ass. She talks funny and her style is a bit, she's definitely a perv. Perv with a capital P. Pervert. Pervert? Pervert? Oh, no. What? Are you a friend of Saichi's?
It seems we're in the middle of something. I'll come back some other time.
Oh no, we're not in the middle of anything. We're currently not talking about perverts. What the fuck? Well, wait up. Aren't you Yuko Kamashiro from Kamashiro Enterprises?
Yes?
Whoa, she really is your friend.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
So hey, does that mean that we're friends too?
What?
I mean, right? A friend of a friend is a friend? I can't believe I read that really quickly. That's been the way of things. That's been the way of things I've been since forever.
Yes. Well...
I'm Nokia Shiramine. Call me Nokia. Or Akino if you like. That was my nickname back in elementary school.
I...
Can I call you Yuko? Or Yukirino? Yukorin? Yukorin? Would be totally adorbs.
I'll be back later.
Sure thing, Yuko. Later. Dude, this girl's a freaking airhead. But the funny thing about you is, you've got some pretty well developed relationships considering how poorly developed your character is. Are you talking to me directly? Anyway, let's go to Kowloon and find Yuko. What? You're going to report at the agency? Roger that. Let's meet in Kowloon then. Same place as before. Hurry up. Ugh. Oh, come on. Well, that was fast. Are you done with your business with your friend? I mean, she just did most of the rebels? A friend of a friend is a friend. I have no idea what you're talking about, but you seem the type to be easy embroiled in trouble. Huh. What happened to Detective Matayoshi? He just went home a few minutes ago. We're going to wait for Kamashir to make their next move. For now, you have some free time. Helping your friends might be good use of your time right now. You never know when the wheels of fate will turn. After all, as they say, one good turn deserves another. Huh. One good turn deserves another. You're saying I'm using the proverb wrong? Heh. If that's what you think, go look up the correct meaning. What the hell? I have 8 messages now? Pop quiz, how many districts are there in Tokyo? 23. I don't fucking know. What's with Nokia and the rebels? They just do whatever they're done. Well, later. I didn't have anything important to talk about. Don't worry about it. Man, I shouldn't have tried relying on Let's gather up and rebel. Let me know if you have any trouble investigating. I'll help where I can. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna save it. Actually, before I save it, let me check what's over here. Nothing. Cool. And before we go, let me do one more thing. I'm pretty sure I can increase my party size too. No. Oh, shoot. Never mind. But I'm pretty sure I can increase the... We have these guys. Can I farm? Oh, this is maxed out this way. I'm going to develop for 100,000. I'm going to expand this. Nice. And then I'm going to command you guys to develop something else too. And then I believe I can increase. Yeah, my digibank can go up by 1 now. It went up. Whoa. Oh, no. My digibank went up to 125. So I can have 125 Digimon, not just 10. Cool. But I was going to Digivolve Aquilamon. Aquilamon! Oh, wait, what? Cam is 100. And Cam 100 Gatomon is your friend. What? Oh, I already Digivolved Gatomon to... I guess I can't Digivolve her. Oh well. I was gonna Digivolve him into Sylphimon, but I can do that later. Alright, yeah, I was not expecting to go more than 3 hours here, so this is a long time. So let's go shut off this. And let's go back to the just chatting. And unfortunately, I think we are in an ad, but that's okay. I'm going to end it anyway. Because I was not expecting to go for 3 hours. I still have to probably... I'm going to upload this though. But I'm not going to even edit it. I don't really care what... Anything I said in this stream is whatever. That's my opinion. Whatever you guys think about it, it's up what you guys think about it. That's who I am as a person. But that does not define who... Well, whatever. I'm not even going to say anymore because I'm just tired. I'm just speaking out of my ass right now. Anyway, it was nice being able to catch up with an old friend on stream. Small kind Asian. I knew her since high school. So it was nice seeing her again. Hopefully I can see her again in the future too. But I am super tired now. I have to work again tomorrow, so probably be sleeping in the next couple hours. And yeah. Anyway, with all that being said, I want to thank you guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want to thank you for watching it all the way through to this point. What is wrong with you? Just kidding. I appreciate it. But anyway, yeah. I hope you folks, right now it is nighttime for me, so I hope you folks have a nice rest of your evening or morning or day, whatever time it is you are watching this. And yeah, I will definitely see you guys next time. Peace. I clicked the wrong one. Whoops.